everybody. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas. Good evening and welcome to the famed New York Arena here in Midtown Manhattan. Our main event should be a good one tonight. 10 rounds in the heavyweight division. We are looking forward to this fight, especially after seeing what happened at the weigh-in yesterday. Everybody's been waiting for these two to meet up. Now they do, as round one is underway. Is height the answer, Teddy? We have a tall opponent going up against the invincible Roy Jones Jr.
Yeah, it's the answer if you can use it, if you can actually fight tall and stay on the outside. But Roy doesn't go about things traditionally. I think we know that about him. He's not going to force his way in. He's probably going to step out of the way and try to entice his taller fighter, his taller opponent, to give up his height.
Dismisses his opponent's headshot. Isaac Frost knows how to do everything in the ring, but throwing a right hand like that, that's one of his specialties.
Combos! Combos!
Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. Jones's cut is on the cheek, and you can see that it's bothering him a bit right now. Oh, and a big right hand lands. Frost left, landing well. And yet another big shot comes in. You never saw this in the early half of the career of Roy Jones Jr. He got clipped with a power shot and couldn't withstand it. Jones is up from the knockdown, but what we really want to look for is how he reacts in the coming moments of this fight.
Active body.
And he's holding.
Move! Move!
Now his opponent got away from that uppercut. Rock'em sock'em robots right from the start here, Teddy.
No defense, just pure offense.
10 seconds to go in this round. Teddy, what do you think we're going to see out of Jones?
I think you're going to see what you always see. You know, you're going to see a guy that breaks the rule book as far as the way you're supposed to go about technically approaching pugilism. But I think you're going to see speed, you're going to see power, great reflexes, great sense of anticipation, and you're going to see a little cockiness.
Very good, steady double jab there. Not able to connect with the uppercut. His opponent dazed and stunned. Isaac Frost lands a damaging blow to the head. Big uppercut right on the mark. Roy Jones Jr. is putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination.
Oh, keep your feet moving.
Digs in with a good solid uppercut after taking one. If there was a baseball umpire around, he'd call that a strikeout by Roy Jones. They trade shots. He comes back with a right hand. Roy Jones Jr.'s ripped to the head. Good job by Isaac Frost. He landed that hook very well that time. The big, burly, dangerous Isaac Frost with a strong combination. That straight right, unable to connect. It's much too early for him to be hearing this kind of analysis, but it's true. Roy Jones Jr.'s punches right now are slowing down. He's tired.
Yeah, and I'm wondering if he's mentally tired, he's discouraged, or physically he didn't put the work in.
Just 10 seconds to go here in the second round. And that's the end of round 2. Jones's defense is going to need to shine when he gets back out there. I mean, just look at the close-up of that cut we're seeing.
Yeah, he's got to use his legs. You're right, Joe. He's got to get out there and buy some time for those medicines to work.
And now he scores well with a straight right. Nice work doubling up that jab. Able to show you his blocking ability. And there's a big right hand from Roy. That's a momentum changer upstairs.
Pace yourself.
Good combination by Isaac Frost right there. The jab and then the straight hand. Comes across with a hook up top. A thunder. Oh, and there you go. And he goes down again. Will he get up from this?
One, two, three, four, five, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Roy Jones Jr. finds himself down, but not necessarily out as he rises up to fight on. Not much action as he just ties up. 90 seconds to go here in this round.
Keep moving, keep moving.
Zoning in on that gut combination punch downstairs.
Keep doing what you're doing.
Roy Jones Jr.'s eye is really a mess now due to that cut. Now, if you're his opponent, it's got to be the primary target, I assume.
You know, and that's the key word, assume. And a lot of people, a lot of fans do assume that you start aiming at that bullseye, so to speak. But I don't believe in that, because now all of a sudden you throw yourself off a little bit. You start pitching punches to that exact spot instead of just fighting your fight, instead of just letting the jab go in the general direction of the head, set up the other punches. You don't want to get carried away for looking to pinpoint that exact spot.
Gets rid of that effort. And that does it for this round.
Okay, keep your hands up. Keep them up, all right? I mean, you know, he caught you with your hands down.
Frost up on Teddy's scorecard, 3 rounds to zip, but still obviously a lot can happen at this point forward. Now hugging on the inside.
Uppercut.
Jones is coming out here after being knocked down in the last round. Teddy, what are some of the things you look for that will tell you he's on steady ground, that he looks fine?
Well, the first thing I look for is the base, the foundation. I mean, you look at a house, you want to see and you want to make sure that that basement is solid, there's cinder blocks there. You know, you don't want to see that upper floor waving a little when there's a wind. You're looking at his legs. You want to make sure that they're steady, they're firm.
That was not well targeted by Roy Jones.
Pace yourself.
Frost doing really well on the outside, utilizing his jab.
Yeah, give him work.
"90 seconds to go in round number 4.
Body shots.
A little something for his opponent after getting tagged. And now the right hand lands because of the work done by the jab. He digs in with the left hand to the body.
Take yourself.
Isaac Frost's combination punching is working well here. Well, his opponent is opening up and coming forward, so I would think there's some opportunities that exist.
Yeah, I think some counter-punching opportunities. Opportunities not on the front end, but on the back end.
There's a straight right hand. Last 10 seconds.
your hands moving, keep busy, and you'll beat him to the punch. All right, breathe in.
As another round gets underway, it gets us thinking, how much more of this will we see? Hard to envision this fight going the distance with how lopsided it's been. Good step back counter punch there. Scored well with the left downstairs. Cross, there it is! Roy Jones Jr.'s night could be over here. This could be the end.
One, two, three, four. Get up! Get up! Get up! 6, 7, 8. Up! 9, 10.
Unable to beat the count. It'll go down as a knockout, Teddy.
Perfectly timed punch.
For the official particulars, let's send it up to the ring. Cross power that we saw throughout the night, building a lead on your scorecard, now ends the night with a knockout victory.
And it begins to bring money.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Thanks for being with us, everyone.
The history that you was meant to make. That's why the highest victory is what I'm meant to take. You came to celebrate, I came to celebrate. I hate losing, I refuse to make the same mistakes.
Hi, everybody. So glad you're with us. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the New Orleans State Palace Theater for tonight's main event. 10 rounds of heavyweight action, and the anticipation for this bout has grown as the week has gone on. A lot of talk behind these two. Now it's time to walk the walk.
And he's looking across the ring.
Round number one is now underway. All the talk is done. It is simply time to fight. He clinches when he gets to the inside. Tyson's opponent here is not known for being a guy that can really go deep into fights. Doesn't have a lot of stamina. Well, Mike may make that a very easy and good marriage for him.
Yeah, that works perfect for Tyson because that probably means that his opponent is going to come out fast. He's going to be desperate early. He knows he can't go late. And Tyson loves to get a guy early.
Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. Good combination punching by Isaac Frost there. The big man can put his punches together. Able to cover up that gut. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Halfway through this round here. blocked. And he just holds on there. Cross punch didn't come close. Oh, he took some damage, but he gave some back with the right hand. Gotta be accurate to send the combination to the body, and he does that. Parries that punch intended for the head. Solid straight right hand. Good combination by Isaac Frost right there. The jab and then the straight hand. And that round comes to an end. And you know, I've turned to you many times throughout our careers broadcasting together and said, why is this guy not throwing punches? I just don't get it, Teddy.
Well, there's two reasons usually. One is he's not in shape. In his case, I think he's in shape. He doesn't want to throw. I know that boggles your mind too. What do you mean he doesn't want to throw? You're thinking to yourself, he's a fighter. He's in the ring. He knows that he has to throw punches. But if he throws punches, he also has to put himself in a position where the guy's going to throw back. That means he has to take more chances. And some guys would rather not take those chances.
Oh, good exchange there. Showing you some defense there with the block. Not hitting his mark there going upstairs. He digs in, trying to bank away body shot. Wow! What a precision body shot that was, and it scores the knockdown.
Only thing you got is God out here in these streets. If you get down the first thing they teach us not to give a fuck. That type of thinking can't get you nowhere. Someone has to out in the streets where I grew up. First thing they teach us not to give a fuck. That type of thinking can't get you nowhere.
Good evening, I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the Metro Manila Arena here in the Philippines for our main event. 10 rounds of heavyweight action. Boy, and we expect this to be a big night of action. When you get a fight like this that everybody's been talking about, it's always so interesting to see these opening moments here in round number 1. What's the best punch for a tall puncher against a shorter puncher?
Well, it's got to be the jab, because the jab is the measuring stick. It makes sure that the taller man keeps that advantage. Makes sure that the shorter man stays where he belongs.
Wow, what a right hand he just got caught by, and he's looking to tie up. Wow, stunned moments ago, but now somehow, some way, surviving well.
You know, Joe, I had a fighter once that got dropped in a round, and he wasn't doing real good up to that point. After that, he fought better. He boxed better, he fought better defensively, and when the fight was over, I said, good job. You know, he whispered to me. He whispered, did I get knocked out? Yeah, he did. He didn't know what had happened. I realized then he was fighting on instinct the rest of the night.
Amazing story. See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. What a damaging blow. Nice hook upstairs. It'll be interesting to see how this plays out from here. Isaac Frost's cut is now changing the course of this fight.
Well, the fighter's been trying to do his job. Now the cornerman is the most important person right now in that ring. He has to do his job and stop that bleeding.
There's the headshot, but he parries it away. He scored well after being hit himself. And all of a sudden, a big shot comes home for him. Right to the head and right to the canvas.
Hurry up, get up! 2.
Tyson's back up on his feet. Now, what will be interesting to see here is how he reacts in the next few moments. Isaac Frost getting himself into the mix now, landing that left hand. If there's one thing Isaac Frost can do is generate power. Boy, did he just deliver some power with that uppercut. And that's the end of round one. You know, Teddy, I'm looking at that cut as he's in the corner now, and it doesn't look good at all. Do you think he thinks he has to go out there and try to end this fight?
Not only does he think it, I think he's right. I think that he probably has very little time left before the referee or the doctor's going to stop this. And he needs to be thinking that way if he's not.
He thinks you're still hurting. He's going to look to finish you off.
What they stand for. They don't let jams disrespect them on the dance floor. And know they never hit college like the damn four. For damn sure they got each other's back like a jam sport. Girls in the league of they own like Gina Davis, Nina Simone ladies, Tina Fey chicks, Christina Applegates, and Benita Applebombs that don't ask and say nothing when you ask what's wrong. That's
Good evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore and Teddy Atlas welcoming you to the MGM Grand here on the Vegas Strip in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada for a much-anticipated main event. 10 rounds of heavyweight action. Each man comes into this fight supremely confident, expecting to deliver a W. Isaac Frost making his way to the ring right now, and you can just see in his eyes what his intentions are tonight. Mike Tyson's now making it. Well, they've been waiting for this moment, and now they get it. Round one underway. Off the target by Mike Tyson. Well, standing opposite Tyson is the taller man, and if you are the taller man, how can you apply that to give yourself a chance against Mike?
Well, you want to get inside, you want to take that height away, and once you get inside, you understand there's going to be a lot of target there to take advantage of.
Mike Tyson's the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches. Frost proving to be elusive. And now just wasting everybody's time holding on. Isaac Frost giving his opponent headaches here now. He's throwing punches, but he's able to block them away. Really good work right there, landing the 2 punches in sequence by Mike Tyson. Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. Tyson scores with a jab. Mike Tyson's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. Oh, what an uppercut.
1-2.
Doubles up the jab. Isaac Frost left, working well that time.
Let's see some more head
Mike
movement.
Tyson scoring with that right hand. Frost got a way of just getting away from that punch. Blocks away that headshot. Isaac Frost got to feel good about himself after that last round. He really damaged his opponent. Protecting his head well with his guard. He brings an uppercut that really does damage there. Hits him in the mug with the right. Frost doing exactly what you should to be a strong defensive fighter. You got to block those punches away. Good looking uppercut that time. Good combination by Isaac Frost right there. The jab and then the straight hand.
You're doing great.
Reaching the halfway mark of this round. Missed that uppercut. Good block. Good right hand. Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. Wow, what an uppercut. Thought he had his target, but way off to the side with the uppercut. Did you see that? Well, we've seen Mike Tyson in a spot like this before. Remember, he once rose up off the canvas against Buster Douglas, only to be floored again. Can he do it here? Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and welcome to the State Palace Theater, great venue here in New Orleans for tonight's main event. 10 rounds of heavyweights. We are looking forward to this fight, especially after seeing what happened at the weigh-in yesterday. A stare down that nearly resulted in a bout breaking out right there. Now they get to do it for real.
His adversary, Vladimir Dr. Steel.
First round underway in this scheduled 10-rounder. We are underway here, and we've heard from everybody that speed is going to be the big factor. Isaac Frost got it. Plenty of it.
Yeah, now it's up to his opponent to come up with something. Maybe go to the body, take it away, slow him down.
Solid right by Vladimir Klitschko. Little head hunting with the left. He takes a shot and then commits to giving one right back. Good combination by Isaac Frost right there. The jab and then the straight hand. Isaac Frost showing you a little defensive skill there. Able to move away from that punch.
Keep moving.
What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Vladimir Klitschko. Isaac Frost isn't a one-punch-at-a-time kind of guy. He will throw combinations like that. Right to the head with that right. Jab and a straight right by Vladimir Klitschko. To the head he goes with a left hand. Committing to the head work, you see him go there again. And now he's targeting upstairs. They're not exactly getting to know each other. They're just beating the hell out of each other early on here.
Yeah, Joe, if this keeps up, they're both going to have headaches, and we're going to have one of the great fights to talk about.
Frost putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination. Joe and Teddy with you here in between rounds. A round in which, boy, he really just dominated his opponent. Teddy, he's got to think things could be coming to a sensational ending for him when he gets off the stool here.
Well, he's showing that to you right now. I'm looking at him right now, and he's starting to get up. There's a couple seconds left. There's probably 5 seconds left before he has to get up, and he's getting up early. That shows you right what you're talking about. He's chomping at the bit. He's confident.
Scored well upstairs with the right hand. Digging in with a left to the gut. What kind of a right hand is it that Vladimir Klitschko throws? Is it that impactful one that can be a piercing, striking shot, or is it a thudding right hand?
I think it's a 38 caliber. You know, it's not a 44. It's a 38. It has speed with it. It's straight, and it's effective.
Scores well to the head with the right hand. Halfway through this round, good solid shots with the combo downstairs. He's committing to the work downstairs. He puts forth a right hand. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Vladimir Klitschko with those big arms of his, I mean, he blocks a punch. He really defends it well like a shield. Not able to land the headshot. Scores up top with a left. When a big man can throw a sharp right hand, watch out. Isaac Frost just did that. You see the accuracy now with that double jab up top. And banging away he goes. He was standing up to it, but now he goes down for the first time. Vladimir Klitschko's back up, but is he back in the fight?
We're going to find out in a second whether or not he moves his head. Now, if he just stands there straight and you're the trainer, you better get up on those steps and stop it. He's not right.
Frost's right hand did a nice job that time. That worked well for him. So he scores a knockdown in the last round. Now he gets to settle down and gather himself a bit. Do you go after it? Do you get super aggressive here, having had your man hurt? Or do you still have to employ a certain amount of caution?
Kind of like being at the carnival, you know, you just hit the bullseye and you got that big stuffed animal you can give to your wife or your girlfriend. But now he doesn't want you to go away with that.
Oh, no.
No. He tells you, wait a minute, try again. You could trade that in for something even bigger. You might lose the one you have already. That's the question.
Double jab by Vladimir Klitschko. Frost's cheek is cut, and you can see it's opening up now. Boy, that could be a factor later on. Little head knocking with that right hand. Isaac Frost's defense did a good job there, able to avoid that punch. Two snapping jabs by Vladimir Klitschko. Coming to the halfway point of this third round. Good effective work with that straight right hand. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Nice jabs there by Vladimir Klitschko. Needs to improve that accuracy, missed with the headshot. He comes with the straight right hand. And now he's targeting upstairs. Frost impressing the judges and himself with that right hand. Frost showing that he's got some defense of his own. He got away from that punch. Landing flush with back-to-back double uppercuts by Vladimir Klitschko. Able to get away from that headshot with the block. And we come to the end of the round.
Okay? Whenever he misses, count it.
There you go.
Round number 4 is underway. A chance for us to look at Teddy's scorecard. And obviously the round to circle there, you see the knockdown was scored.
And that's how professional boxing is supposed to be. The guy who lands the cleaner, more effective punches, he gets an advantage. He gets an extra score.
That's a nice right hand that time by Vladimir Klitschko. How about that exchange? Teddy, there are opportunities that are here for him, aren't there?
Yeah, counterpunch opportunities, because he's got an opponent who's walking in a little bit. Now he has a chance to start to chuck something back at him a little.
Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. Isaac Frost putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination. Flush right hand to the head. Great work by Isaac Frost. Too many of those punches by Isaac Frost, and this night's going to be over. Good work defensively by Vladimir Klitschko. Plus, he landed that. Vladimir Klitschko's dazed after that. Oh, that's gotta hurt. He is floored by that combination. Absolutely floored. As good as Vladimir Klitschko has been in his career, he has been in this spot before. Remember against Sam Peter when he got up and continued on numerous times. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. Well, he's sending more than one at him now, the combo to the head. Good shot to the head with that right hand. It is unbelievable to sit back and just watch what these guys are willing to give. And just like that, things turn around. Oh! He goes down. Oh, he may be close here. Can he survive the round? 2, 3, 4, 5. Frost's going to have to pull himself together here. Now, he beat the count, but still a lot of work to do.
Yeah, a lot of work because he doesn't have the benefit of his legs. Can't move around there wobbly right now. So what he's got to do is grab on a little bit and walk. Walk to the ropes, kill some time, make the referee come in between you and break you.
Double jab, all right? Just time it. Every time you come in, I want to see that.
Start of a new round, and it seems like a whole new man. Hard to believe that this is the fighter that was just knocked down in the last round.
Well, he's got some of those great recovery skills, kind of like Arturo Gatti used to always have. You know, he was a guy that he could be battered, he could look like he was barely hanging on, and then all of a sudden the next round, he looked good to go.
Keep your hands up.
Some fine fundamentals, good counter punch.
Nice mousetrap there, he let him in beautifully. He didn't use cheese, he used distance.
Isaac Frost doing exactly what we expected him to do. He laid out the game plan. I want to win it on the outside. The jab's been there all night.
Yeah, well, that's where it starts if you want to win it on the outside. You know, you're not going to do it with your feet. This is not kickboxing. You know, you're going to do it with your jab. And that's exactly, it's boxing 101. Control range, control distance, control the jab.
Vladimir Klitschko is able to avoid that punch. A crushing two-punch combo by Vladimir Klitschko. Able to block and counter back. Isaac Frost making for a tough target there. He gets away from that punch. Double jab right to the face.
Point the body, kid. Body shot.
That is an ice-cold right hand by Isaac Frost. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Final 10 seconds of this fifth round. And round 5 comes to an end. Isaac Frost, Cutman, is going to earn his pay for sure. That is a bad gash.
And I'm wondering what he's using in there. You know, you can only use certain things, Avitine, adrenaline, and thrombin. I'm wondering if he's using legal things right now because that's the kind of cut that tempts you to use crazy glue.
Punch! Punch!
Vladimir Klitschko's combination punching working out well there. He landed 3 solid shots.
Keep working the body.
Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Vladimir Klitschko. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. Typically, Vladimir Klitschko stays out at a safe range, but right now, no matter what he does defensively, his opponent is scoring. Well-placed, well-timed combo up top. Vladimir Klitschko's movement helped out there. He avoided that punch. Tanking away a body shot with the right hand. What a big shot. Throw the scorecards out. Vladimir Klitschko's down and looks to be out.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's go! Get up!
So he goes down, but able to get up to his feet. Teddy, what should he be thinking about now?
Well, right now, just surviving, but if he survives, then he better figure out why he was put on the floor.
He gets off with a combination up top. Frost staying away from trouble. He's out there on the outside. So after being hurt, Vladimir Klitschko now looks steady on his feet again.
And don't expect him to make the same mistake twice.
Boy, what guts to stay in there and gather yourself again after he was taking a beating.
Yeah, what guts, what instincts, and what a set of whiskers.
10 seconds remaining in this round. Boy, another solid round for him. Teddy, this is one of the best displays of precision punching we've ever seen.
And if precision had a relative, had a cousin, guess who it would be? It would be timing, because the timing has been perfect and has allowed him to be so precise.
Oh, keep his distance.
This is what Vladimir Klitschko wants more of. Good, effective work with the jabs. Vladimir Klitschko's got to prove a few things here. Number one, he's got to prove to his opponent that he's on good ground after being knocked down in the last round. But he's also got to prove it to the referee, too.
Yeah, he does. And his corner. Because his corner, I just noticed they put that towel over their shoulder, so they know the condition their fighter's in, they know their responsibility, and they're ready to act on it.
Nice work, the left hand to the head. A little head hunting with the right. Isaac Frost coming up with the answers, avoiding that punch. Oh, you see him with the left to the head there? Very nice work with the double jab up top.
That's what I want to see.
Comes right back at him with a left hand. Isaac Frost combination. Vladimir Klitschko stunned, and he is hurt. Big shot there. Vladimir Klitschko down. Hopefully not out for his sake, but his opponent has found his groove.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
And it's over. Look at this. Vladimir Klitschko smashed, and he can't get up. Unable to beat the count.
Ladies and gentlemen, by way of knockouts, your winner,
Now that's how you end a fight right there. Yes, he was controlling throughout, but he made a good, clean finish with the knockout.
Yeah, as a trainer, you want to know, can a guy punch? Can a guy defend? Yes, he can finish.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Have yourself a great night. Good evening, everybody. Glad you've made the decision to be with us. Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. We're glad to be bringing you action and welcoming you to the State Palace Theater here in beautiful New Orleans, Louisiana, for tonight's main event. 10 rounds.
Remember, double up with the jab.
Opening 3 minutes of this 10-round fight. Isaac Frost defense. Is it ever good? Look at how easy he's able to block those punches. How does the power puncher actually use the jab to close the gap against this outside fighter? How does he employ that strategy?
So I think it's a little bit like if you're a carpenter and you're making a table. You take your measuring stick out and you see how much wood you need, how long the table is. Well, same thing. If you're a fighter who wants to get inside with a boxer, you got to see how much distance you have to close. If there's a lot of distance, you need 3, 2 jabs. 1 is not going to work.
I like that two-punch combo by Muhammad Ali. And a flush hook lands by Muhammad Ali. Really wanted that uppercut, but just couldn't get it.
Hook off the jab.
Isaac Frost's blocking ability is doing well for him there. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Comes right back with some offense of his own. Frost missing the mark by a mile. That just was nowhere to be found.
There's no need to be on the
That's a solid hook by Muhammad Ali. The big, burly, dangerous Isaac Frost with a strong combination. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Muhammad Ali. Phenomenal pace being set here. They are burning it up early on.
Let's find out who's in better shape. We're going to see.
Good combination by Isaac Frost right there. The jab and then the straight hand. Ali's the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches. Goes up top with a right hand. End of the round is upon us. And if the next round holds up like that, we're going to be in for a real treat.
No, we will be, because both these guys have the philosophy that their best defense is their offense.
Takes one, gives one. The right hand scores well. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Scores with the combo to the head.
Watch that. Get out of that corner. Come on, get out of there.
Headshot lands, was a hook. Good 1-2 by Muhammad Ali.
Finish with the hook.
Tough to have a discussion about Muhammad Ali without bringing up the name of Smokin' Joe Frazier. Their trilogy, perhaps the most documented in the history of the sport.
Well, Fred Astaire, maybe the greatest dancer of all time, had to have Ginger Rogers, and you do need somebody to match up with, and he found that person. He found that person in every way, was the perfect guy to make great fights with. You know, personality-wise, the opposite of each other. And style-wise, in that ring.
Look at that! I'll tell you, what a great job by Muhammad Ali's opponent that time. Listen, Ali's the better fighter. Ali's got more experience, but just going out there and making it happen, throwing enough stuff, sometimes it works.
2.
Ali's back up on his feet. What will he look like in the next few moments of this fight? That's the big question. Well timed by Muhammad Ali. Took a step back, landed the counterpunch.
Exactly what he wanted to do.
Frost's knowledge of the game is showing through. 3 ways to defend. One of them is the block. He did it there well. Good flush shot upstairs. And now committing to that midsection as the target with the combination punching. Ali's legs are just fine, thank you. That was the big question. In the last round, he was damaged, but here a fresh start.
You know, Joe, we talk about having a good chin all the time, being able to shake off a good blow, but this is part of having a good chin, being able to recover after being shaken up, after the round before.
That is a strong uppercut there. Oh, you gotta love Isaac Frost there landing the uppercut. That was something. Combination to the head. He got all into that one. That was a solid uppercut. Muhammad Ali's movement's really helping him out, avoiding that punch. Solid left hand to the head. Good defense, just covering up down low. Good combination with a flush left hook to the body, and then that right hand. He said he was going to do it from the outside, and now he has. He just got to his man.
His opponent had no idea that he was still in range. He thought he was at a safe distance. Now he knows he wasn't.
Let's move! Pace yourself! Use your feet! Work the body, kid! Body shots!